Hello and welcome back to the Cfctalk podcast. And we've got another guest joining us all the way from Football Medico. Chirag, how are you doing? Welcome to the channel. It's just great to have you on. And before we get into anything, I just want to quickly give him a shout out for some amazing content on his channel and on his social media pages and their social media pages. So make sure to give them a follow and subscribe. I'll leave all the links in the description below. How are you doing, Chirag? Welcome to the podcast.
First of all, thank you so much for calling me. It's a pleasure to be here, and it's always great to talk to Chelsea fans, be it anywhere in the world, and it's actually great to be a part of this.
Yeah, it's a very nice community. And once you get into it, and once you start scrolling through Twitter, then it's questionable. But yeah, other than that, we all have spoken about transfers for the last few weeks. It's all you see on YouTube, whether you're a Chelsea fan, a Liverpool fan, Tottenham fan, Arsenal fan, any fan you are, you're talking about transfers. But tonight I thought let's change it up. Let's rate the Premier League kits or the rumored Premier League kits. I know it would have been easier to do this back in August when more clubs would have announced their kits, but it would be interesting to see what the rumored kits look like compared to what the actual kits are going to be. Spoiler alert: Chelsea. I think everyone from the community knows Nike loves us so much that I think you know the storeroom right at the end of Nike factory. They just pull out a shirt. And they're like, "Yeah, this is blue. This just matches. Just give
Yeah,
it to them for the next season."
exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I don't think it's in order. It just goes with whichever there are. I think there's 38 kits, but I think multiple kits for the same team. Firstly, on the list, Arsenal. Again, I will say it's a very simple and an Arsenal-like kit that we've seen throughout the years. Nothing too special.
But the only thing I love about this club is the jerseys that they have. To be honest, the only thing that a Chelsea fan can admire or will hope to take is the jersey designs from us.
Chelsea Twitter, go after Chirag for liking Arsenal. I'm joking.
Definitely, you can go after that
Yeah.
because this is an elegant jersey. You know, red and white is the traditional color
Oh yeah.
that the club follows. This looks well like a very simple jersey, but this jersey actually attracts a person when it is seen. If I am seeing this as a football fan and I am not a particular supporter of a club, I might choose this jersey over any other jersey.
Yeah, I think even with Chelsea kits, if I remember, the Adidas kits were just amazing. Back in, especially in 2012, that was a historic kit, of course, because of the Champions League win. But Adidas have generally done well in terms of their kits and their selection of colors. But with this is I know I'm going to get battered, but this is what Chelsea needs. A
I
kit
agree.
like this.
I agree because this is not a traditional colored jersey that you cannot go with. Chelsea can go with a golden and black. They definitely can. But it is Adidas. That's the point. It's not Nike doing us.
I don't know what Nike like. I feel like Chelsea Twitter and Chelsea fans make better kits than the Nike staff themselves.
Definitely do they do that. I can
Oh.
make that better one. I can bet on that.
We'll come to this. I quite like this one as well with Arsenal. I generally like their color scheme of pink for some reason.
The third jersey is generally the experimental jersey, I'll say, because you just have to go something different. And Arsenal does that very well. This year also, going with this traditional color, I can imagine Saka wearing this and scoring some bangers.
No, hopefully not against Chelsea.
Yeah,
Hopefully not against.
hopefully,
Yeah.
hopefully not even against any other team. But yeah, definitely.
We'll let them be. We'll let them fight the relegation. But overall, you out of 10, what do you rate the Arsenal kits?
Uh, 8 on 10, 8.5 on 10. I'll
Yeah,
go with 8.5.
I
8.5
would
on
have
10.
said the same because generally all three of these have really nice color schemes and just plain simple color schemes. And the goalkeeper one again, that's mandatory to be a bit different. But Aston Villa next, pretty much what they had last season,
Yeah.
nothing special.
This is a
I don't
very,
think,
very vague jersey, I'll say. Very vague
yeah.
jersey. Vague
And
is the right word to use that.
even with their second one, it just seems exactly like last year. It's just the opposite of the
Yeah.
first team jersey, the home jersey, as well. Same goes out with the goalkeeper. But next is the interesting one. Let's go. Let's batter Nike for this.
See, when the first photos were leaked around December, if I'm not wrong, before the Club World Cup, when the first photos of this was leaked, I was actually in love with this jersey. Like the stripes, the collars, what they were showing, they had something different on the sides of that shirt. They had a stripe on the left. They had something on the sleeves. But when this actually is being leaked, this has nothing. Like you took a shirt, just dipped in the blue color, put in all the logos, and tried something. This time we'll have something new color, and they just put in a collar. That's it.
I will
That is
say
it.
Nike does. The thing is, I think we've got the Liverpool kit as well on this, but Nike does plain kits really well. And for me, this shirt will be 100 times better if we just didn't have that button in there, and the collar was just
Exactly.
plain white, or we didn't have a collar in there.
Yeah, you could have gone with something different. If you are choosing to go with a design on the collar, go it on somewhere else as well, right? It should be on the collars, or no, sorry, on the sleeves, or somewhere stripes around your abdomen, or somewhere around that.
They've
It
put in
should
the
be
Chel-
something.
they've put in the Chelsea lion in there is what I believe, because I'm looking at this pattern and it's a Chelsea lion, but you can't really tell on the first look because of how zoomed in it is. It just looks like
Exactly.
random, lines and scribbles on there. It gets worse. It gets worse.
But to be honest, if you ask me, it is not getting worse here because I like this jersey more than the previous jersey. At least they tried something. This is not a plain jersey that we are witnessing.
Yeah,
This
but
is
I
not
don't.
something plain.
None of this is part of Chelsea's, color scheme.
No.
The color, like at least make the blue. I'd rather have this blue on this one.
Yeah, I agree. That
You
would
know,
have actually made it
yeah.
look much better.
And I don't understand this thing. I would have just not minded blue and white stripes and the black logos and everything. Oh,
This looks incomplete, I'll say. This jersey is very
yeah,
much incomplete. This looks
yeah.
like that the stripes are not completed or it's still under whatever you can say. Like still they have to design it. It looks like something like that. What is this color scheme? Tell me. What is this color scheme?
The yellow jerseys from last season.
Yeah,
When you dye the yellow color, it takes a few dips to make it yellow. This is
yeah.
after one dip, and they're like, "Yeah, we'll just use this one. We didn't sell enough last year, so."
And what about the sleeves?
Oh, this,
Why
yeah,
why like black and
black and
golden,
orange.
whatever that is, orange, whatever
Yeah,
this is? Why? How do you contrast a dark color with a dark color?
it's really weird. It's really weird in terms of what they've done in this. And then the goalkeeper one, I just like, if they've tried to make this look weathered and like used, go back, go back.
This
It's
reminds me of
horrific.
Kepa's season under Sari, to be honest. I remember the exact moment when he was trying not to come off,
Yeah.
and I can imagine him doing in this jersey. That suits him.
This one's just, yeah. I don't. The less you speak about Chelsea's jerseys, the better. Out of 10, what are we giving Chelsea overall?
See, I can't fail my own club. That is the only positive thing that Chelsea has from me.
I want
I
to. I genuinely want to criticize this kit and say either someone at Chelsea who is approving Nike with these designs is half drunk, or he's just doing it for shits and giggles, or it's just Nike themselves going, you know what, we'll just test how bad we can make them before Chelsea realize.
like, what can we do? Like, we should stop even buying these jerseys or start wearing our own fan-made jerseys into the grounds. What can we do? Just tell me a thing. What should we do to do that?
uh, I'm gonna give it a 3 or a 4 maximum out of 10 in my
To be
opinion,
honest, you
looking
are
at
being
all three.
generous.
Yeah.
You are being generous. That is the only thing I'll say. But yeah, I'll give it a 3 on 10. Nothing
Yeah,
more than that.
this is what I was talking about. Look at how elegant this one looks compared to this. Like, just look at this and then you've
Exactly.
got something like this.
No buttons, no designs in between, no color scheme to be followed. Or I mean, the extra color, the second color to be followed, or the new color, or the new lion, traditional, whatever you want to add. Nothing new, just a plain simple jersey, and that looks perfect. Liverpool fans say that they bleed red. Everybody bleeds red, obviously. But what they say about their club, they are in fond of this red color, and that is what they are getting. What should I say about that? This is the only thing they are getting.
Yeah, but I like this a lot more than Chelsea's jersey. I would, if
Yeah,
this was
yeah,
just plain blue, and then if it was just black logos or maybe even white Chelsea logos on it, perfect. It would
exactly
look
my point.
so much more better.
Exactly. This is what Liverpool fans would need at bare minimum because they know what is the record of Nike with the jersey.
And even with their second and third kits, their color scheme, I think they've released for the third kit, looks pretty nice. This one I'm
Yeah,
not a big fan of, but this one I think this might end up looking quite. Oh, this one's horrific as well. But these color schemes do seem to go with each other, and I'm looking forward to the third one. But yeah, this is horrific. This is, I think, the goalkeeper kits. Yeah, these two goalkeeper. This one's fine. I like this one. This
the
one's
black
fine.
one looks good, but
Yeah.
this color scheme I don't understand what is.
Remember those backgrounds on Windows you used to
Yeah,
have back in like 1990s?
yeah.
Just with a flower and then the flashes in there. The Man City one as well. That looks like, with, I'm not gonna lie, with Puma have done really well in selling normal shirts as kits by doing this. They've stuck everything on there and they're like, yeah, well, that'll do.
Maybe I'm not so fond of this jersey. I'm okay with this jersey, I'll say, because the red and white does not go well with it's the on the collars. Oh, sorry, on the sleeves, it more looks like a armband, captain's armband. To be honest, you just have to put the captain's name there. It looks
Yeah.
like a captain's armband if you see it from the stadium. But yeah, it is a decent jersey, a good jersey. At least they have that traditional plain jersey, no buttons and stuff. The no extra things to be added. So I think this is a decent jersey for me.
Yeah, same. I think I quite like this one. This one goes back to their, I think, 2012 or 2011 season. They had something similar to this.
See, if this is an experimental way to go with this year, this is a good experiment. I'll say this is not a step taken back. Black and red is not something we usually associate with this Manchester side. Obviously, on the other side of
Yeah.
Manchester, you will say the different thing. That is where I have a bit of contradiction that if United has that traditional red color, why do you want to take up your rival's color? But still, if they are going for experiment as a jersey, not thinking of the football things and stuff, this is a good jersey. I will buy this jersey as if
Yeah,
I want a jersey.
I agree. I think I'll buy most of these jerseys except any of the Chelsea ones, and I'll just buy it just for just because I support it, kind of thing. It's not a jersey that I look at and go, I want to wear this today.
Yeah,
But yeah, this one's the third one. I mean, out of the goalkeeper one as well, simple, elegant, just how it's meant to be, yellow, orange, no experiments there.
they go with almost the same thing. I'll say this is
Yeah,
almost the same one.
yeah. The Man United one, I think this is from I feel like that is from last year. I know the picture quality isn't the best, but it seems exactly like last year. This one looks good. I will say this one looks quite good. I just don't like the blacks right behind the badge here.
I
It
think
should be
I think
plain
that
white.
they might remove that if this is not the official one. They might remove the
Yeah,
black one. It might be a template.
yeah. I quite like the collar and different colors and matching it with the shorts. It's quite a decent
Ah.
jersey overall. This is horrific as well. I'm not gonna lie. This is
How is Ronaldo even posing in this?
is that Ronaldo? For a second, I
It
thought that
looks
was
like
Sancho. Yeah.
it is Ronaldo.
Oh, it is Ronaldo. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. This one's horrific as well for me.
Like, definitely too much bright, too much bright. If you are playing a day game, you should not be wearing this.
Yeah.
Just telling you.
Yeah. Newcastle, I mean, expected the black and white strips.
But this is not something I was expecting from the new owners. I expected something new look from them. Obviously, the team is
Wait
taking
for
a
the
new
second.
step
Wait for the second kit. You'll be surprised.
because I have not seen the second year. To be honest, I'm seeing these jerseys for the first time for most of the clubs.
Are you ready for the second kit? It's the exact
Cel-
copy of the
Celtic all
Saudi
the way.
Arabia kit.
Celtic all the way.
It's the exact copy of the Saudi kit.
Yeah, just hide the badge, hide the logo,
Yeah.
or hide the sponsor, and ask me which jersey it is. I might say Celtic or Saudi Arabia any day.
Yeah.
I will never predict this to be Newcastle.
I
Like,
think it
why do
needs
you
a
have
little
to
bit more.
like much more?
Yeah. It's too simple. It's too plain. You need a bit of more pattern or anything on there.
It
Even
looks like more of a sports jersey that we wear wore in schools, no? For runnings and
yeah,
stuff. when
Yeah,
we were
those
forced to wear those
yeah.
whites.
On sports days, you just have a
Yeah,
plain yellow shirt, plain red shirt, no logos, no nothing,
no,
nothing on
nothing.
there. Yeah. Even though Castor are known for great kits, they do quite good kits for. I think it's the England cricket team as well. They've been doing it this year, and they've got come up with quite some nice designs as
Yeah,
well.
England cricket team has one of the best jerseys
Yeah,
when it comes to cricket. I have to say that. But I don't know what is wrong with Castor and with Newcastle. Like this is
yeah.
something different.
This one I like the color scheme, but I just don't like the way the gold. The gold is too gold,
Why it
in
is
my opinion.
spreading like that? Just tell me. From the
Sorry,
sleeves. From the
this
sleeves, why
one.
it is
Yeah,
spreading like that? You're like,
I
what is the
like that.
significance of that?
Yeah, that's the thing. Some of this,
If this is going from the sleeves, it should have gone from the abdomen side as well, from the
yeah,
lateral sides. I
yeah,
feel so.
yeah.
Down below, it looks so simple, and on the sleeves, it has so much thing. Like on the sleeves, you might see some. It is a wing. Is it a wing up top
I
on
think
each
that
side?
might just be Castor's another logo.
Okay, okay,
I
okay, okay.
could
Yeah, yeah.
be. I
It
could
could
be wrong.
be.
Yeah.
Why do you have to add it there?
I I'm guessing. Okay, my prediction is because all three of these are similar. I think Newcastle have betting sponsors which take up a box. Like they add their own box with a background on it. Is
Yeah, but they
my
had,
guess.
and right now they are having some issues with the sponsors. So they might not have
Yeah.
added those in the rumored trades.
Yeah.
It might be. It
So
might be.
it might be. It might be. But Tottenham once again simple as always. But the yellow just doesn't go with it. Yeah.
They had to
It's
do something different. I think so. So they added yellow because it's always red or either black on these collars and sleeves. So this time they have gone with yellow.
one of like those bikers who wear those Hazard
Yeah,
shirts and they have like those
yeah,
stripes on it. Yeah, this
that
is
looks
what that
more of
looks
that.
like.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
that's what it looks like at the moment.
But the traditional white works. Is this a gymnast suit?
It's Nike, and I'm telling you, it's Nike.
I will take that to a swimming pool rather than to a football pitch.
It gets worse. It gets worse.
I think we are lucky not to get this. We are very much lucky not to get this.
Oh, this is just horrific. Just it looks like they took in 5 patterns from different shirts and just put it all in one.
Yeah,
And they said, "Yep, that looks good. Just
it
sell
was
it."
given to a kid who was asked to do t-shirt painting, and this is what he came up with.
Horrific, horrific. This is their third kit, which is, if
This
you
is the
notice,
goalkeeper kit.
oh yeah, yeah, it's
This is the
exactly like
goalkeeper.
Chelsea's, but yellow, more yellow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the second dip.
yeah,
Chelsea's was the
yeah,
single dip. This is the second dip.
yeah. West Ham, they've gone retro this year. I think they've gone, yeah. I don't
To
know.
be
I feel
honest,
like
this
if
is a
I see
juvenile
it,
jersey.
sorry, what is it?
This is for a child, right? This is jersey for a juvenile. Like
I
it does not
think
look like
so.
an adult jersey right
I
now.
think
But
so.
in an adult jersey as well, will I be happy with that? Maybe not. If I'm an West Ham fan.
I want to see if someone wear it because I feel like this is
Yeah,
just boxed off.
exactly,
But if someone wears it, it might actually look really good. As a,
exactly.
it would look good as a, those like tracksuits players wear to the stadium and off the stadium. It looks something like that rather than playing shirt. But West Ham are known for like using buttons and having collars and having a proper shirt rather than the jersey kind of style.
Yeah, the traditional look. West
Yeah,
Ham
the
goes with the
traditional one.
traditional look, and they have kept that well. But the stripes, they are too catchy to the eye. Maybe much more than that I should see. I think so.
Yeah, yeah. They haven't changed much, have they? They've gone. Yeah, they've gone
Traditional world jersey.
exactly the same.
This is also the same, if I'm not wrong. Like the color scheme is at least
I think so. Yeah, they've got some patterns on it, but
not
it
that.
just seems like yellow dipped in blue, and then that's what makes it light blue. So, the color schemes are just worse. Oh, great! So they've gone exactly the same thing, but just It takes 5 seconds on Photoshop to take a yellow jersey, change the tone to blue, and then change the saturation to red,
Red.
and you're done. So Nike's done quite well in designing this one. And oh my
No,
god!
it's Castor. It's Castor.
Oh, Castor. Sorry, yeah, Castor.
Yeah. if this is the goalkeeper jersey, Jose should leave the club. He
I
should.
feel like, this is because I genuinely think the kits make a difference in
They
not
do
just
like they
player,
do.
just
Just
in.
imagine Haaland is coming to a new club and he has to wear this jersey. Your main income right now from shirt sales will be Haaland. But why will a
Yeah,
fan buy a jersey which is not looking good?
exactly. If you had to pick one jersey and say, oh, this is one of the best jerseys Chelsea's ever made, or one of the best kit sponsors Chelsea's ever had, you've had more experience watching Chelsea than I have. So
Maybe not, maybe not. I won't say I have much more experience, but the Yokohama or the Samsung shirts
the
that
Adidas
were
under the Adidas
yeah under the
sponsorship.
Adidas under the
Yeah,
Adidas shirt.
I think I can.
Those were the classic ones.
I hope you can still see my screen.
Yeah, I can.
Uh, I think there were some that we could find.
And the retro ones last time, the 150 years celebration that we did, it was
The
150,
FA
right?
Cup one.
Oh yeah,
Was
FA
it
Cup one, FA Cup
the
one.
FA Cup one? I think that
Yeah,
was.
that was
Yeah,
that was a nice one. Even the black ones when we are used to wear, the one that Rudiger was wearing in one of these photos, if I'm not wrong.
I quite like this one, the 1990. This one. This one was an amazing shirt. Oh,
Definitely.
yeah, this one's really good. The Adidas one, yeah. Generally, I like the Adidas one. I mean, of course, I didn't watch a lot of the Umbro times, but this
Yeah,
I can
this is
tell.
a
Yeah,
classic one. Yeah,
yeah, this
this is
one and
one.
then this one
This
as
one is
well.
classic.
I think Chelsea's been blessed with. I think this
This is
is the one
Odoi
that you're
jersey.
talking about.
Yeah, this is
This
a
one, yeah.
very nice jersey going to be. Like I feel so. At least better than the ones we have right now.
It's the simple jerseys which
Yeah.
really people like, rather than a 500 pixel zoomed in lion on the collar to try and make it look a little different. And what's with this shoulder,
That
line
is
being
my
so
point.
low?
What is that? What
Like
is even that?
it's not high enough to be a shoulder line, and it's not low enough to be a chest line, and it's like, what is going on? Like
I
they've
hope this is
just
just a rumor. Like I hope this is much better when we see because whenever the jerseys are released, these jerseys are released for opinions of the fans. I hope they change something. I just wish.
if we could if you could steal any three teams jerseys and make it Chelsea first home kit, away kit, and third kit, what would it be so far?
Oh, Chelsea's
Any
all those three.
any team from the Premier League,
Okay.
take their jersey and make it into Chelsea's for home, away, and third kit.
For the away, see, it has to be Arsenal's. Arsenal's away
The
kit.
black and gold one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
agreed.
black and gold looks very good. Like golden and black is a combination that everybody loves. I don't
Yeah,
think a team goes and a team like Chelsea was still the club World Cup champions. They should do take something of that. Home jersey, maybe a Liverpool shirt, a plain shirt. I'll take that, or
yeah. I was
maybe a
gonna say the
Tottenham shirt.
exact same thing.
Yeah, for the home one. For the third kit, it is an interesting one. Maybe Arsenal's, but that is not our color. Pink is not even close to our color, so I won't go with that. Third kit, maybe the Manchester kit, the City.
This one.
This is the away kit. Oh
I
yeah,
don't.
yeah. Sergio, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I'll go with
That's
the
the
away
one.
kit and make it our third one. Looks like Bournemouth, but but still, it works
I
for
might.
me.
Yeah, we could change this into like light blue or dark blue,
Yeah,
and then yeah, that actually looks like something Chelsea could do. So we've spent like what 2 minutes just designing three kits, and we've done better than Nike. So that
definitely
should be
better
a
than
wake
that.
up call for Nike FC. For Nike, it's embarrassing with Chelsea's kits. Even last season, it wasn't the best. What were they doing with the two pattern thing? The season before that was good. The Champions League one, that was, I quite liked that
Yeah,
one.
Champions League one was the decent one, and I think that the team also justified by winning the championship,
Yeah,
Champions League.
even
But
if sometimes it's not the best of kits, but if you've got some attachment to it, you're like, you know what, we'll let
yeah,
it pass. We'll let
yeah,
it.
we'll
We'll give
go
it a
with that.
chance. Yeah, yeah. But the last year one, horrific. We
What
lost
was the
more
yellow color
finals.
doing in that? What was the yellow color doing in that? I really don't. I do not understand still what the
Yeah,
yellow color was doing in that.
it seems like the finals curse that started from the Leicester FA Cup final didn't end, because we lost 2 FA Cup finals in that kit. We lost the Carabao Cup as well, and then we were down and out in the Champions League semi-final, or the quarterfinals.
But we also sneaked out the Club World Cup. Just sneaked out the Club World Cup and the Super League as well. Super Cup, sorry.
Embarrassing. That kit was embarrassing. But yeah, that's all for tonight. Just reviewing the Premier League. It's a bit different from talking about Sterling coming to Chelsea, Lukaku leaving, and the whole fiasco of the transfer window that's going to continue until August. So thank you, Chirag, for joining us. Thank you for giving us your time. It was a pleasure, man. It was a pleasure to have you on the podcast. Guys, make sure to check his links in the description below. Subscribe to our channel for more podcasts like these, more reviews like these on a regular basis. We're changing it up a little bit by doing shorter formats, longer formats on some days, to give you guys content for every style, as well as follow all of our social media pages for the latest transfer news, as well, and our clips channel. If you want to see clips of these and you want to see memes and jokes of these clips, our editors are doing an incredible job at the moment doing those. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.